Hello, all my friends out there on YouTube. It's Patrick, and this is PJ Sports Life. I hope you all had a great Valentine's Day weekend. We had a huge weekend of transactions in Major League Baseball. So let's get started. First up, the Dodgers. They were super active this weekend, making 2 trades and re-signing 2 of their free agents. First up, the trades. They traded left-hand relief pitcher Adam Kolarek to the Oakland Athletics for third base prospect Sheldon Neuse and right-hand pitching prospect Gus Varland. They also traded right-hand relief pitcher Dylan Floro to the Miami Marlins for left-hand relief prospect Alex Vesia and right-hand relief prospect Kyle Hurt, as well as re-signing free agent catcher Austin Barnes to avoid arbitration to a 2-year, $8 million deal. And third baseman Justin Turner will come back to the Dodgers for 2 more years at $34 million. First up, looks like the 2 biggest pieces that the Dodgers got back in those trades would be Vesia, who's going to essentially replace Kolarek as a left-hander out of the Dodgers bullpen, joining Victor Gonzalez. Should have more upside. Looks like a pretty solid gamble for the Dodgers. They also get Neuse, who is the number 5 prospect from the Oakland system. Looks like he has a really strong hit tool. Could be in the mix with Edwin Rios and Dodgers prospect already for future at third base. Now, a bunch of quick hits from Major League Baseball. Asdrubal Cabrera signs with the Diamondbacks. Jack Flaherty from the Cardinals and Mike Soroka from the Braves both win their arbitration cases. Some pretty funny things went on with Jack Flaherty once he won his. He was not pleased with how that proceeding went down, and I can totally understand that. Arbitration hearings generally get ugly, especially for players that have upside. I know it got pretty ugly for Bellinger a couple years ago. So this is just a long line. And another reason why Major League Baseball should probably reevaluate the way they handle their young players. Speaking of not so young players that are treated like young players, Tim Tebow gets another invite to Mets camp. That's 3 years in a row, and he probably still has 0 shot of making the roster, especially with as much as the Mets have improved with new general manager or owner Steve Cohen taking over the team. The A's look to continue the rebuild of their bullpen, not only with that addition of Kolarek from the Dodgers, but also signing Sergio Romo, former Giant, and re-signing Yussermo Petit, another former Giant, to solidify the back end of that bullpen. Speaking of bullpen bits, the Padres signed Keone Kela from the Pirates as a free agent. Terms have not been disclosed on that deal, but he is a flamethrower. The Padres are really looking to load up that pitching staff, having already added Yu Darvish and Blake Snell to their rotation this offseason. A couple of minor league deals. Jay Bruce signs with the Yankees on a minor league deal, and Matt Harvey, the Dark Knight, returns to Baltimore on a minor league deal. It's amazing how far his career has fell from starting the All-Star game in Citi Field to now bouncing around the league on minor league deals. I guess that's what happens when you're A, kind of a jerk, and B, don't really care about your talent. I could get into that one. I'm not going to. So we're going to talk about the biggest news for this video, and that's that James Paxton, left-handed pitcher formerly with the Yankees, well, he signed a 1-year, $8.5 million deal to return to the Seattle Mariners. Big Maple makes a really solid move to return to where his career was at its highest peak. Now, he did have a good 2019 with the Yankees, especially a second half where he figured out the grip on his curveball and really went down the stretch, pitched well for the Yankees, helped get them to Game 7 of the ALCS that year. He also had a really rough injury-plagued 2020, missed a lot of starts, only made 5 starts on the season. Not a great year for Big Maple. So durability, a bit of a concern, but the stuff is there. If Paxton is healthy, he is a number 2 starter with possibly number 1 upside for a Mariners team that could really use the pitching. So that's going to do it for the MLB updates. I hope you liked the video. If you do, hit the thumbs up for the like, click that subscribe button, and make sure you're here for every single one of my videos. Again, my friends, thank you for joining me. Have a great day.